Hi friends, we are in Key West, Florida, and today we're going to take you on a little tour of our B&B. We are staying at the Duval house on Duval Street, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it. It is a beautiful B&B. There's the sign. So as soon as you walk in, there is the office. There are also a couple of rooms up front. All of the rooms have rocking chairs out front. But then you come down this corridor in between the two buildings, and there are some rooms in between here. But you come into what you would never imagine to be back here. This beautiful, lush landscape is just absolutely beautiful. There are rooms downstairs, there are rooms upstairs, there are roosters. We are in Key West, and the roosters are abundant. So you come out into the back, and lots of chairs, fountain. That building back there is where you get your complimentary breakfast. And there is a pool back here, but it does sound like there may be some people back there. So we may not go back there just for people's privacy. See if we can see. There we go, a little bit of the pool there. But as I said, there are some people in the pool. Another rooster down here. Another rooster there. And great sitting area back here. Gazebo. Right next to where the pool is. And it is just lush and beautiful back here. It looks like they're trying to capture some of the roosters and the chickens because there's a cage with some feed in it, but the doors aren't closing as they go in. So more seating back here. Oh, I didn't even know this was back here. There is a nice hammock to lay out on. And more of the rooms. This is just really beautiful. We have enjoyed sitting out here. The great part about this is that you really don't hear a lot of the noise from Duval Street when you're back here. So just some more of the rooms. That's our room over there. And yeah, really, oh, there's that rooster still sitting there. So we did get 2 complimentary drinks as a welcome when we checked in. And then, as I said, you have complimentary breakfast every day. They had choice of waffles, bagels, yogurts, and all kinds of things back there. So it was really nice. So just a quick look at how beautiful this bed and breakfast is. Would definitely recommend it to anyone. So hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. We are now going to take a look at our room. We are in room 19. We're on the first floor. Let's turn on some light in here, and please, we did stay over last night, so don't mind all of our stuff here, but we are in a king room. And one of the things that we did notice is, looks like there is a Murphy bed. So if you have a child with you, it looks like that would pull out to make a bed. There are a couple of chairs. You have this big dresser, ice bucket. There is a refrigerator, TV, Keurig with some coffee there, which again, you really don't need because you do have the complimentary breakfast. There is a nightstand with a clock which has the USBs plus some plugs there, so that is nice. A closet, and then here is the bathroom with a very colorful floor and really nice vanity. There is a ceiling fan in here, which is interesting. Toilet, shower. The floor continues into the shower. Some good shampoos, conditioners, shower gels. And they also give you some more toiletries, shampoos, body gels, makeup removers. So really everything that you could want in a hotel room. It's very clean. One of the other great things is there's lots of cats around here. So had an adorable cat cuddled up in my lap last night while we were sitting out on our deck. So just a quick look at the room here at the Duval house. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. And we made it to the Southernmost Point in the United States.
Choppy out there today, so what I'm about to say here may not make sense, but what might you say is missing from this Florida Straits? These Florida Straits. Really, it's windy, so it looks like there are some really waves. We have no waves here. It's a little choppy, but the reason for this, about 5 miles off the coast, there is a coral reef. It's the third largest coral reef in the world. Second largest one is in Belize. The largest, of course, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. That coral reef out there acts as a barrier as well, and it stops all wave activity. So because of that, we create no natural sand here. No surf, no sand. All the sand that you find on our beaches is imported. Arriving here is about 9 in Curry. It's an official Curry mansion. And now the Harrises love to entertain. They built the house with the whole second floor, one gigantic ballroom. They, however, did not care for any overnight guests. They built the house with one bedroom for themselves. No. They solved this problem. They built these 3 guest houses here on our right, complete with servants' quarters out back. And folks, here we have arrived at the Southernmost Point in the continental United States. These are the southernmost tourists standing in the southernmost line, taking their southernmost selfies. And that makes you folks the southernmost trolley riders. Congratulations. We are now 90 miles to Cuba. We are also 130 miles from the closest Walmart. You are now closer to a foreign country than you are to a Walmart. You cannot usually say that. This neighborhood of Key West known as Gato Village, named for renowned cigar manufacturer Eduardo Gato. We will see by far my absolute favorite attraction here in Key West. We will see a yellow house with a very large glass atrium off the back. On our right, the Key West Butterfly and Nature Conservatory. Inside that atrium, there are hundreds of free-flying butterflies. Also, 20 species of exotic birds. 2 of them are a mated pair of pink flamingos. Their names are Red and Scarlet. Well, when
Duval Street.
Fantastic recipes with them, most available in our fine seafood restaurants across this island. Shortly arrive at South 13. South 13 is Angela Street. Angela Street divides Duval Street right down the middle. So Angela Street, South 13, your best stop for all things upper and lower Duval.
There's Key West Aloe.
Heading into Mallory Square.
Now in Mallory Square, folks, just in case you're probably see it off in the distance here, there's a very tall gray tower. It's a replica of the wooden watchtowers that would have been all along what is now Smathers Beach during our shipwrecking days. There it is on the left. Today that tower sits atop the Key West Shipwreck Treasures Museum. Inside that museum are relics recovered from the wreck of the Isaac Allerton. Museum open every day until 4:30. But here in front of us, this path in front of us, that path leads to the Mallory Dock. That's the site of our nightly sunset celebrations here in Key West. Not only do you see the sunset, you see many street performers. Everybody's favorite seems to be the gentleman who has trained his cats to jump through hoops. But there's a girl that spins fire. There are unicyclists. There are jugglers. All kinds of craziness. You never know quite what you're going to see. That sunset celebration starts an hour before sunset every day, so that sunset celebration starts about.
We are here at the Key West Aquarium.
Good morning, you guys are joining us in 10 minutes.
That's a lookout tower. It's a big, significant part of the history. And just watch that film and they'll explain all that too, why there were so many around the island.
As the battle cry for action was heard from a wrecker's lookout. Wreck the shore! It was a cry heard in Key West as fierce and exultant as the sound of trumpets. Through the whole town it echoed and re-echoed from one home to another. Wreck ashore! From one throat to another, flying on the wind it seemed, clear across the key, from the Gulf of Mexico to the Atlantic Ocean.
Wreck ashore! Wreck ashore! Father, wreck ashore!
I don't know. But it sounds to me.
Wreck ashore! That was our battle cry. That was our call to action. If you hear wreck ashore, there can be no hesitation. We know we have a job to do. We're not going to say, oh, we've had a good year. Let's sit this one out. Because these are our American sailors out there. We're going to try to get there and save their lives, first and foremost. So the most important thing is that the wreckers were the good guys. Okay. It's a for-profit business, yes, but spraying up out of necessity, and hopefully we're saving lives in cargo that all would have been a total loss without us. And if you make it back alive, you'll be wealthy men. We were doing all right back in the early days of Key West. If you think paid $52,000 for the marble.
That's 60.
Is the top of Shipwreck's tower. Absolute amazing, gorgeous view. Mallory Square down there.
You know, it's not resting on the ocean floor. In fact, it has much further fathoms to fall. If a shipwreck were a ship would sink further, taking our men with it, we wouldn't dive on a wreck like that, even if it was only 8 feet under the water. Because it's too risky. But to get to a 30-foot, you know, of course, we send down the explosives, blow up a big hole. Now that would break most of the
We are here on Duval Street, Sloppy Joe's, and a UPS truck. And we're going across. On Duval Street. And where are we going? We are out here at the Key West Marina. We were way over by that hotel in the distance, and we were able to walk the whole waterfront here. There is a great walkway here, right here, and all these beautiful boats out here. We are eating now at this restaurant up here on the right called the Waterfront Brewery. It is a great restaurant, a delicious meal, which we will put some pictures in for you right now so you can see. But the water, you can really see out in the distance there how beautiful it is. And the walkway just keeps going and going and going. Off in the distance is the Key West Express. We actually took that down here to Key West from Marco Island, Florida. It took about 3 hours to come down, and you could do it in one day or to come down one day and leave on another, which is what we did. So we'll be heading back that way shortly. But really beautiful out here at the marina. It looks like a boat coming in from a voyage. Well, unfortunately, our trip to Key West is coming to an end. We came down 2 days ago on the Key West Express from Marco Island, Florida. If you take a look at the top of the boat, you can see it also comes from Fort Myers, which of course take a little bit longer to get down here. Took us about 2 hours and 45 minutes to come down from Marco Island. Left there about 8 o'clock in the morning. So you could come down just for the day, or spend a couple of days like we did and then head back out. So as I said, it left Marco Island at about 8 o'clock in the morning. We got here about 10:45. If you're doing just the day, then you have to be back here no later than 4:30 and boarded by that time, because it does leave at 5 o'clock. We did, like I said, stayed for a couple of days, so it's nice. We have basically 3 full days here, and we are getting ready to head back out. Pretty cool coming down. I don't know if you saw, there are seats up on the top for people to be able to sit on. Up on the top deck. We were on the inside seats, and it was very comfortable in there. They had a food area. People were getting breakfast sandwiches in the morning. So we are getting ready to leave Key West here in about an hour and a half. So it was a great trip. If you're thinking about coming down and you live on the west coast of Florida, great way to come down. You don't have to worry about making that long drive.